And I'm gonna be totally real with you. I would get up and turn the air off right now, but there is a cat very, very comfortably nestled into my lap. So as soon as he gets up, I will turn off the air. Deal? Deal. Anyway, welcome back to Minecraft. It's been a while. Um, I haven't done anything really big, but I've tinkered around a little bit in the meantime. Um, I decided to start working on producing large quantities of sand. So I have the regular diamond cobble generator that I was working with to make resources, and I just have an additional little fork over here that goes into 3 auto hammers into an access point. So that is giving me that sand there that we are currently at 26,000. And then I also have another fork off of this one that just takes cobblestone directly out of this box and puts it into the access point. So that way, let's see, we have sand and a bunch of cobblestone. And that is entirely for crafting, just because I was making a bunch of things like droppers and pistons, and I kept running out of cobblestone. And so now we have infinite cobblestone to craft with, and we have infinite sand to work with, and that is most useful for making glass. I'm smelting a ton of glass, and that will make more sense later, what we have planned today. So, sand, cobblestone. I also got it in me to automate some obsidian. So I just have this really simple setup down here, a jar with a fluid interface that just exports lava and water into the jar, and then a item importer that takes the resulting obsidian from that and puts it into our storage system. But in order to put water in, I needed a source of water, and that is this thing. So I have just a very basic pump pumping into a very basic tank, and that gives us a accessible supply of water in our system. So this thing will just pump away and fill with water, and we have water to access elsewhere if we need it. But then that obsidian is getting extracted and getting deposited right here. So we have a bunch of obsidian should we need it later. One tiny little detail, just for the professionals out there. Okay, so I changed the interface on the diamond chest here to be priority -2. Okay, so lowering the priority of that diamond chest means that it will never prioritize putting stuff into here, so that when we do get things put into it from like crafting resources and stuff, it'll always go with the relatively higher priority storage drawers instead of cluttering up my diamond chest here. That's just a little tip for those playing along. Um, I had a bunch of stuff in here that didn't need to be here because there were chests for it. Things like diamonds and iron and stuff kept popping into the chest over there. And then the last thing that I did, the obsidian generator seemed to really eat up a lot of my lava, so I had to increase my lava generator output. And unfortunately, I could not find a way to make the typical or the previous little round system expandable. So I decided to go with the less visually neat looking but significantly easier to expand straight line approach. So exact same setup as before, only this time now we have cobble generator into the chest, and that is just simply being piped into all of the jars. They're making lava. All of that lava is being piped out and tossed into this advanced tank over here. And should I find I need more lava, I have all this little platform to work with. I could do more rows, or I could do something wacky where I do like on the outside, just make a bigger circle with the tank right in the middle. And also simplified the wiring significantly because now there's not this big bump underground. Um, it's more above ground, so works a little bit neater. There's the bunny. I've been looking for him. Hang on a second. Lead. Come here. Come here, little bunny. I probably should have just used a capture pods. I don't know how I'm gonna get him into it other than the up way. Come on, bunny, we're going for a ride. Did that work? I'm going to assume it did. I do not see the bunny anymore. Bunny saved. You're welcome. There's the... Oh no, there's another bunny over there. This time we just use the capture pod. I made a creature capture pod for stealing wandering traders, llamas. But then I got 2 more from loot boxes, so where did the bunny go? How fast can bunnies swim? There it is. Wow, it's going fast. Come here. I'm not allowed to escape. This is the best home you'll ever have. And I don't just say that in an ironic way because this place is terrible. I say that in a legitimate way because, like, I've seen what else is out here, and it's not very pleasant. But we'll do one thing to improve your life. I'm gonna make a grass seed. Get that from sluicing dirt. Does that mean I already have one? I do. So now you guys are gonna have some grass to play with. Also, don't question where I got 10 cooked chickens from. They were like that when I found them, but I don't need to worry about feathers anymore, just for reference. However, that being said, I am going to fix all of those issues today because the next thing I want to work on is automating some kind of mob droppage of some kind. I considered doing the neural networks, and we definitely still can do that. But the what is it? Mystical agriculture, I think. Yes, something like that. Mystical agriculture gives me significantly more flexibility in terms of growing like actual products. Like I can grow conductive alloy and Constantin and Invar. And then I can also do experience. So if I want to automate like an experience farm, I can do that and not have to worry about chasing after mob grinders. So it's an entirely vegan, plant-based grinder system. So I can have my resources and my clean conscience too. So that's what we're going to be working on today, which is why I have made 7,000 glass. Because I'm going to build a greenhouse of sorts. I just need to figure out where to build it. So yeah, I guess then we will build it over in that way, and maybe I'll also even move the animals over there. But for now, it's time to build. Better safe than sorry. Preventative dirt making. So, also, I accidentally finished some quests because I got some airdrops and they gave me blazing archwood saplings, which gives me XP and bastion fruit. That's for, but I think it's just food. I also got a pocket storage that I don't really know what I'm going to use for, but it's nice to have. And then I got a smelter upgrade that I'm also not going to use because I don't really have a lot of ore laying around. Stock agriculture, here we come. Starting out, we need Fernium essence, uh, Fernium seeds, and Fernium farmland, which is made exactly the way you'd think. It's made loot crate. That gives me more Infernium essence. Thank you. Oh, but hang on. Before I go any further, I realized I missed something very important. In what's it? Integrated dynamics. There is actually a way that I can fake making chorus chunks. I completely missed that part. I looked at this and I was like, yeah, pop chorus, but I gotta go get that. No, it literally just tells you you can make fake chorus and then use that. So, um, I am going to make a proto-chorus so that I can make a multi-directional generating thingamadoo, and then make the omnidirectional sensor thing so that I can use portable storage. I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to use the smelter. Well, I just screwed up. How quickly do you reckon I can speed run Enderman seeds? Well, we screwed up, but not the end of the world. Well, no sense dwelling on the past. Where did I get ender pearls before? Oh, purple barrels. You know what? Quick side tangent. I am going to zoom into the nether and see if I can find myself just a couple more ender pearls. Just 2 more. That's all I need. Bring in the barrel breaker. And the cat is moving onto my mouse. Fantastic. So right during the most high stakes part of this, I have a cat laying on my mouse. Fantastic.